The righteous shall rejoice when the wicked follow. Before I begin this lesson, I like to say Shalom. First and foremost, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakakodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, who will well and truth and sincerity. Shalom to the whole feet elect. Beginning with 144,000. Shalom. This is the brother Kakon Gabar of the Keepers of Sheep Camp. Alright. And I'm back with another lesson. I pray that this lesson be edifying and straight to the point. Right. And that's again, the righteous shall rejoice when the wicked follow. Right. And not only the righteous, right, but also the earth. Right. Also nature. Right. Animals. The soil. Right. Because why these devils done defiled every single thing you can think of. They done polluted the air, the food, right? They done the soil, the trees, animal habitats, right? I believe I pronounced that right. They done defiled and then destroyed everything, man. Cause they got the earth out of its course, right? So even with the weather, man. It's finna be summer, and it's still dropping down to 40 degrees, man. So they done sicken the earth in a sense, man. So your house y'all gotta make its return to heal the earth, and that's what we praying for. Hey, that's what we can't wait, right? We seeing the signs of a fallen kingdom, man. We see the signs of this kingdom going down the drain, right? Kala Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, right? To have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, right? To be able to see these things, man. Like it speaks about in Malachi the 16th chapter and Luke the 12th chapter, man. About discerning the times, man. Hey, we can discern the times, right? Hey, because while we measuring the times, right, we looking at the prophecies, we seeing the signs of a fallen kingdom and the signs that Yahweh shall return is soon to be, right? So I'm not gonna make this long. Let's go to the book of Psalms, chapter 58. We'll start at verse 10. Right, and it reads, the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. Right, so we're going to rejoice, right? The righteous, Lord willing, I'm of that righteous elect, right? But the elect, they're going to rejoice when they see the Lord, take vengeance upon Esau, Edom, and other nations, man. Right? Hey, it's going to be a great and marvelous thing to us, man. Hey, we're going to be happy. Tears of joy. In verse 11, he says, so that a man shall say, verily, there is a good reward for the righteous. Right? He say, verily, he is a God, that judgeth in the earth. Right? And we know that righteous, that reward for the righteous, right? Salvation, the kingdom of heaven, right? And the treasures, right? The slaves, the women, right? Being of that first dominion. Seeing Esau, Edom, seeing his base be burnt up, right? We're seeing Esau, Edom go out of rulership. Hey, man, it's a lot of rewards that's finna come, that's going to be given to the righteous, right? So let's grab, I got a quick precept, 2:0, but first, I'm just look at this one fast. Okay, I'll grab this real quick. 2 Thessalonians 1 and verse 6, right? And it reads, say, saying it is a righteous thing with the Heavenly Father to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, right? And that word recompense goes to like repay, right? Return, right? So the Lord is going to repay tribulation to them that troubled you, right? Who troubled us? Our enemies, right? The other nations, and especially Esau, Edom, right? We always going to Esau, Edom because we still in Esau, Edom hand, right? But Esau, Edom did us the worst way out of all the nations, out of all the captivity that we done being in. Like Esau, Edom went overboard, right? So guess what we're going to do? We're going to go overly board when we have them in captivity in the kingdom of heaven, right? So it is a righteous name, man. Right, seeing that the Lord's going to, repay the tribulation to the ones that troubled us, man. He's saying to you who are troubled, rest with us when the Lord Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels He said, "In flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Heavenly Father, and that obey not the gospel of the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, who shall be punished with an everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power," man. All right, so they're just showing you right there how the Lord's going to punish these devils and punish the other nations, right? And Salakia for the things that they did to us, man. You know, finishing off verse 9, he said, I started verse 9 and finish it off. So it said, "Who shall be punished with an everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power," man. The Lord is going to show his power, right, through his destruction, right? Hey, it's not called Judgment Day for a reason, right? Because why? He coming back to judge the earth. All right, so let's grab a quick piece of Revelation chapter 11 in verse 13, right? And it reads, I started verse 12, and it reads, "And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them," right? And who is that them that ascended up to heaven in a cloud? It's talking about the elect, right? What is that cloud? The so-called UFO, the spaceships, right? Which, in other words, are known as the chariots, right? Or clouds or horses, right? Or flying roll, saucers, however you want to put it. But, they have many names in the Bible, right? Verse 13 being the point. Saying the same hour was there a great earthquake. What caused that great earthquake? Or the ICBM missiles, right? He say, "In the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earth were slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted." Right, so at first the remnant is going to be affrighted, but then what it say, "And gave glory to the Heavenly Father of heaven." So once they were saved, right, because the elect is going to be out of here, the end of the sixth seal to the beginning of the seventh seal, right? Like you say, if I ain't mistaken, or roughly paraphrasing, no evil shall touch them, or is it no destruction shall touch them? One of the two, right? Roughly paraphrasing, right? But anyways, the remnant is going to be given, all praise, all glory, and all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua of heaven, right? And I got that because why they going to rejoice when they see these devils fall, right? And also going to Revelation, the 5th chapter, right? Slaki. Verse 2, right? And the read saying, and I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, right? A sea of glass talking about the firmament, right? Say, sea of glass mingled with fire, that's the destruction of America, aka Babylon the Great. And them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Heavenly Father, right? And they sang the song of Moses, the servant of the Heavenly Father, the song of the Lamb, saying, "Great and marvelous are thy works, Lord, power almighty," right? He say, just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. Right, so this is showing you right there how when the elect is being up on a gigantic and great chariot that Yahweh is going to be on, right? They're going to be giving all praises, right, to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, right? Hey, giving him his praises, right? Like you're saying, hey, great and marvelous are thy works, right? Hey, they're going to be I'm trying to find a word, you know how they be saying, pump, how people in the city be saying, pumping your head up, things of that sort. Hey, man, hey, these let's gonna be, showing, hey, man, hey, it was cold. You know how Jake talk, man. You know how Jake talk. So, let's grab Isaiah the 13th chapter. All right. And we'll grab verse 19, right? And it reads, "In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency shall be as when the Heavenly Father overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah," right? And what did the Heavenly Father do to Sodom and Gomorrah? Destroyed it with fire and brimstone, right? Same way He's going to do America, right? With that destruction, what He come back with? Fire, right? So He's going to throw down on America the same way He threw down on Sodom and Gomorrah, right? Like it says, "In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, the excellency shall be when the Heavenly Father overthrow Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Right? It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. Right? So they're just showing you how this place is not going to be inhabitable anymore. Right? This place is going to become desolation. Desolate. The only thing that's going to be here is the wild animals, the wild desert animals. Right? Verse 21 furthermore proved that, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. Right, so this is showing how this place is going to become desolate. Right, and I'm going to finish it out with the book of Revelation, chapter 18. Right, chapter 18 in verse 8. Right, and it reads, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and shall be utterly burnt with fire from stone. It's the Lord Yahweh who judges her. Right, who is that her that is talking about? Once again, Babylon the Great, aka America. Right, verse 9, and it's saying the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and live deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament her for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Right, so these other nations, right, like China, what are other, big time countries that get rich off America, right? They're going to be crying, they're going to be weeping because of America being destroyed, man. Cause why? Cause they gonna be trying to figure out, damn, how what are we gonna do now? America done made us this rich. America done did this and that for us. Like, what are we gonna do now? Going to fucking captivity. Ain't nothing else for y'all to do, man. Take y'all to captivity, man. And you ain't gotta worry about that, Just be looking, the Lord ain't destroy y'all country, right? Hey, you might send a nuke or two over there. Hey, we don't know. Right? Hey, the Lord go send those ICBM missiles where he want to send them at. Right? So verse 10, we'll finish it off at verse 10. And it reads, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Right? So in 1 hour the Lord is going to destroy this place. And when the Lord destroy this place, the righteous is going to be rejoicing. Right? The righteous is going to be happy. And it's going to be a beautiful sight. Right? And with that being said, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. Once again, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Makakodash. Until next time, Shalom.